Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LEC matchup.
In this 80 carry meta, as you said, full AD, the value that Adam just brought in from that one pick feels like, what have we done? A winning draft angle? And it's pointing towards upset in the river. Dagda, is there something you want to share with me?
I was just saying, be ready for upset. He's coming up river, so that's why you get to see BDS pulling on off. They were like, look, we don't really know if we're going to be outnumbered here. Now moving into bot side, Targamas needs to be very careful.
Rob setting up, there's the engage, but again, it's quite deep here. The Dark Binding connects though, and over the wall, Polymorph helps out. Upset's angle even better. He's in the best spot here. Sheo now behind enemy lines, wants to sacrifice, but I don't know if he'll be led. The Dark Binding to connect again, but Bloody gets a reset. Starts firing away, and not only one kill to the Eddie carry in the mid lane, but one to the bottom laner as well. Casey with a beautiful punish.
Which is the right call for them. They're more interested in trying to stop their towers from falling.
Yeah, gold leave to the KC. I mean, a bit too scary for BDS to deal with.
You like the idea from Casey of trying to look for these plays. Here we go.
The flash in, cease and desist. Ice is caught out. He used the killer instinct to get some space, and that's really nice. And Sheo coming in helps, but he hasn't landed anything. Upset just chases him down, gets him to half HP, and with Targamas and Bloody behind, Sheo's in trouble. He gets flashed on, he gets ultied. The Black Shield helps him out. No explosive charge to finish the job as Bloody spaces the Dark Binding. The Tormented Soul is not enough damage. They walk over it. TP comes through. Adam's like, I'm going to protect him.
They can't. That bot wave is about to push in, so they need to invest Adam down here, and Lebrov goes in. But the damage isn't here.
I mean, the question is Adam going to find anything with the flash ulti? Follows through. The Lulu Polymorph, the wild growth is there, and Targamas does die. Adam helps him get a kill, and there's that comp finally in a pretty scuffed way.
The second was going to be another objective secured, with Kana trying to shift upwards potentially to secure it as well, but that's going to be fruitless.
And he's for BDS to take this dragon.
But man, I mean, Vladdy's having the time of his life in the side lane. First turret blood picked up. KC continued to trade up in this early game. It's looking good as Adam.
Frozen Heart completed. He can run him down here.
Vladdy's going to be slow, but
but it's not a huge amount when you look at the items. Like, there's not 1.5 items coming through on most people, so you're at a relatively even point. So maybe this is a moment where you could actually go for it, but Kana goes in.
He goes in on Mini Nut. You just timed out. Can NA. I mean, that was rough.
I think he was hoping he'd just get the ults off, and then you had Closer over the wall who could follow with his own ult, and you'd be able to combo it, but mistimed it just about, and Lebrov, hero play, just there at the nick of time to get that CC so Kana couldn't flash away.
Question is, what's this going to convert into? Nuke can free hit the tower now. They do have a grub.
It's a bait. Lebrov Hex flashes over the wall. Chain CC. It lands, and Closer's stuck. We're starting to see BDS's comp and how he's
from Adam should be able to put pressure on towards this bottom side. Nuke going to show on bot means you've got numbers advantage mid, so they shove off a mid tower. So even if they can't move him, when he decides he wants to move,
it's on a ward as well. Yeah, so it's just going to be secured. It's a free dragon to BDS. It's a bit too scary for Casey. I think Closer's having a really hard time this game because he's a dive holiday by himself.
Was it by himself? I thought he went with friends.
No, he eventually made friends.
Okay, well, maybe that's what needs to happen this game. Ulti flushed away from, but Adam's now exposed. They can play front to back, and you know what? He doesn't need friends. He runs in under turret, and maybe I could be wrong, as Upset has been wild growth in the meantime, and Kana comes in with a big ulti, but here's the problem. The follow-through isn't there. BDS sitting under their turret, laughing at that hair's breadth of a structure.
Under turret. BDS managed to clean up the fight afterwards, and now it's going to be a Nash start.
BDS have been playing this really well. The fact that they have Ice solo the drag here as well after you push in mid, Nuke in a position already with that Baron buff makes it so difficult for KC to really try and control this.
And I know why Vision wants him in the World Joy. So.
Who cares? My man can build a Rabadons if he wants to, I think.
Run mine.
But how do you try and contest this, KC? BDS, control river, you're walking in blind to Alistair, Malphite. No, your flash isn't up on Vladdy, he'd Arcana, so they'd have to be very careful. So again, Nuke actually just going to solo this out, but trying to get into position here is nigh on impossible.
And there's Targamas, has to flash away. Adam just ulties in, Lebrov says Closer, go away. Dark Binding doesn't connect here, and maybe there's an avenue of attack as KC sends Kana around the side, but Dragon's already taken. Kana, no Mega Gnar though, so Nuke starts firing away. The phosphorus bomb is disgusting. It's dirty, it's unclean. This champion again showing us why it needs to be taken away as Ice now plays his own front to back. Vladdy gets out over the wall, but the poke starts landing. With this Baron spawning in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I will say that Adam's ultimates have been a bit hit or miss. And I think if Upset can find...
That's funny. Sorry, go on.
Can find a avenue of attack where he can unleash with all of his magic damage on that Zeri ultimate, Potentially is an avenue of attack there. If Adam...
Oh, okay.
Karna's mini.
Karna's, yeah, he goes to Mega, but he might just run it. Karna there, and that one's a hit, Aragon, if you look at Adam. The binding connecting as well, closer, just can't get out.
Ice.
Help him move! He gets the ulti through. Shayo actually misses the binding, but follows through onto Upset. Ice has gone too far, and maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was okay. As now Vladdy jumps on into the fight. He gets shocked a little bit here by the poke damage, but
it's really uncharacteristic, like you said. Usually we associate this guy with being incredibly clutch in the mid to late game team fights, and now with a numbers disadvantage, it's an Ashe start.
Baron start. Upset doesn't have ulti. Targamas does, though. I'm looking at KC's cooldowns here, and I'm looking at who can deal some damage. Closer with no engage, and at 7k, it has to come down to a still Shayo. The binding sent out, but he needs to get near the pit. Shayo's zoned out at 4k. Karna ultis away. Vladdy has already absorbed the ulti, but at 3k, it comes down to a flip on the back. Closest dying to Baron.
The Baron's
BDS run on in.
Get the Baron, get the Baron.
It hasn't been refreshed. Adam can't walk on in. Now it does. They turn for the fight. What are we doing? BDS. Nuke goes up, says, I can do it. And the rest of BDS are like, what are we doing?
Have we had 2 fights in a row where one of BDS's carries is just getting Narnia? Now the fight is continuing. Labrov, I don't think they could chase here. Back again.
Bro, it's like watching Mark play Squeaker. At 10k, it's going down, and I'm looking at him with the ulti coming through from the flank. He hits 3 members. He's polymorph, but not in time. It slows it down. The Dark Binding out of range as Adam still absorbing the damage, but Ice is there. He's ultied on the Black Shield, means no engage for you. Closer's just dead. Adam chased Labrov into the mix. KC have lost their jungler, but they've found the engage. Shayo flashes away. Ice in trouble. Vladdy flashing on his head. Reset there. Killer instinct, and it's turned around. Nuke to save the day. Upset kills Ice anyway. The range there, and man, KC are catching me unaware.
It's going to be round 2 in just a second, though. Adam has TP if he wants to. Upset going under. Nuke can turn it.
We're just running for it, aren't we? KC, they find the turret, the Dark Binding not connecting. Yes, as this dragon spawns, they're heading towards to find out.
I think it's for fans of both sides. The heart attack is real when you're watching this game. As BDS stepping forward. Nuke going to hop away from Adam. Has his ultimate just up. Karna, though.
The ulti onto Karna. He's going to get binding, but he's into the Mega Knight. It won't matter. The burst from Nuke is too much. KC have lost their front line. Now onto the Dragon. The stats are for real, because Closer either needs to steal this or it's Soul Point.
The massively extended play in the fight goes over to the side of BDS once again. Karna in
this situation. No flash on Shayo, no flash on Nuke, but can you ever find access to these two?
Can Upset be the hero for KC?
I mean, he's not. The engage is there again. It's a problem, but Upset now cutting it back. Labrov has got a bomb on his head while Adam now runs on him, but Upset has exploded. Baron holds off, and Adam is thinking, maybe I can get an ult in on the front.
BDS started because KC, they've drifted to bot.
Closest bot, yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, Baron's just gone. All that push and pull for Baron, and one mistake, BDS are there to snap.
I think it was a conscious decision, you know, deciding we'll take bot side camps and maybe hit tier 2.
Ulti available. Closer just going to get hit first. The movement speed gathered here with the 3-item Malphite, ready to pull the trigger. Onto Upset, onto Targa. Closer starts it off. Adam is taking next to no damage, and Closer and Targamas already poked out in the fight.
They could send Ice to solo this or rush it down real quick whilst Adam feigns engages onto the mid
free soul. I mean, Closer's trying to get on in. How do you get past Adam? There's the Infernal Soul and a free fight to boot. Thank you so much for the drive-through. I'll take it to go. KC have to run for their lives as their jungler's now dead. And with Baron still there for another little bit, the push will continue.
There's a wave on bot side as well. Karna,
no! Second time this game. A big mistake from the new top laner. He was imported, but now he's dead.
Vladdy has to go bot side to clear out that wave, which means BDS can play off the mid wave. Nuke going to escort that wave and bot as well. This is going to be a massive blunder from KC, dropping 2 inhibitor turrets off the back of his wave.
At least it's 2 inhibitors. I mean, you have Upset and Vladdy, but they can just get engaged on Adam. Still has ulti.
And flash available as well. He burns it. At least Upset flashes away. It's not that clean as the Pro goes on in as well. BDS maybe back away. We didn't get what we wanted as the ulti burn, and Ice almost dies on the back end. Upset threatens more, and KC top lane up. And BDS have been exposing it quite often.
It's so hard to defend this top lane turret, especially with Labrov and Adam just threatening the potential dive.
Time to be sent to the bench. I mean, Giant X will be cheering. Jackies will probably do a dance on the desk, but
Upset's got to be really careful with his positioning. Vladdy now has scaled up and has 4 items as well. Can the auto attackers of KC free?
Oh my god, but Ice can, that's for sure. Ice's W hit, and ladies and gentlemen, quick reset. Baron,
closer.
As well as the fact there's a Rabadon's Ice keeps hitting. He don't miss. Wait for the next W, only a couple of seconds of cooldown. He hits again. Closer needs to be further right now as a Nexus turret drops. Targamas gets hit as well. It keeps landing. And again, and again, and again as Flatty goes into GA. And now Ice will run to save the day. He hits, he kills, and BDS are finding their final moments in this game as Closer has no chance but to go in. The dive under turrets is good enough as well. And now with a triple down, BDS will take us to match point in clinical style.
KC tried to make their last stand, but BDS cut the legs out from underneath them. BDS is back. And
these were the best highlights from today's LEC matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.